Welcome to Andi-Co Australia. Today we're going to be looking at the FALCON ELAN 110 upright range, available in black and cream with chrome fittings. Now the Elan is the flagship of the FALCON range, and it follows through from the original style of Aga, who are the parent company of FALCON, in Leamington Spa in the UK, and they established manufacturing upright ranges back in 1830, and we still manufacture on that site today. Heritage and style are the important things as far as FALCON is concerned, so what we've done is we've kept the heritage splashback. It can of course be removed, but it's there for design. Just a little bit further in front of the splashback we have a venting system. Now all the oven cavities throughout the FALCON range are rear vented, which means that any excess heat or steam can come out through that rear venting, through the vents at the top, and be exhausted out through the range hood, rather than across the top of the unit back out into the kitchen and into us, which can be quite uncomfortable. Moving forward, the cooktop, we use a triple enamelling process, which means that the final high gloss enamel is very scratch resistant and very acid resistant, easy to keep clean, and will look as good in years to come as it does today. With the Elan, we also have a high gloss enamel coating over the trivets or the hob covers and the wok ring, which is a very large wok ring, which can be placed on the triple ring wok burner either on the left or the right of the unit, and then we can take that off if we wish and use it for large pots, etc. Very, very versatile, very easy to use. Now, the other thing that we have here is we have this griddle plate. Now, this griddle plate is actually aluminium, so it's very easy to work with, and it has a coating over it that means we don't need to use oils or grease. We can, of course, use oil for flavour, but it's not necessary for cooking. And when we've finished, we can wipe it with a damp cloth, wipe it dry. It doesn't need to go anywhere near the dishwasher. Or, of course, we can take it off and use the two burners underneath. Moving forward, you'll notice on the right-hand side of the front control panel, we have a clock. Now, this is a minute minder, also a forward programmer for the left-hand oven. I have a short video here which basically explains how to set that unit. When that's finished, we'll come back and have a look at the rest of this beautiful piece of equipment. To set the time of day on the FALCON clock, we simply rotate the left-hand knob to the left clock position and then rotate the right-hand knob backwards and forwards until we achieve the time of day. Once we've done this, we simply release the knob to the center position and the time is set. We can set the minute minder by selecting the bell position and rotating the right-hand knob until we get to the time that we wish it to count down. Remembering to turn the thermostat on in the oven will now shut off after the time that we've set. We can, of course, cancel this purely by rotating the knob to 0 and then rotating the left-hand button to the center position. We're now back to the normal time. We can select what we call forward programming by selecting the cook period time, and once we've done that, we rotate the left-hand knob round to the cook end time and put the time of day in we wish it to finish cooking. Once we've done this, we can select the knob around to auto, and that will give us the time of day currently. We can select back to the end cook time and see what time it's planned to finish. We can simply cancel this purely by rotating the left-hand knob to the center position or the manual position, and we now have just the time of day displayed. As you can see, very versatile. Now moving across to the left-hand side, we have our grill. Open door grill with a telescopic rack which pulls all the way out, and a dual circuit grill so we can grill large or small things. The good thing with these units is we can grill and cook at the same time, because while we're grilling we can actually be roasting. And if we have a look in the left-hand oven, which is a 69 litre 7-function multifunction oven, on the door we have what we call handy rack. Now handy rack basically means that I can put a roast and vegetables in there up to 5.5 kilos, and if I need to baste or turn, I just open the door, I can work on the food, close the door. The only time I have to touch it again is when it's finished and I take it out to rest. I can of course take the handy rack off and use it as a normal oven cavity. Over on the right hand side we have our second oven, also 69 litre but fan assisted, so fan and thermostat in the 69 litre, and a normal rack oven with self-cleaning liners on the sides. Down below that we have our storage drawer, and our storage drawer is there designed for the griddle plate or the wok ring if we're not using it, and it's a good place to actually just keep things tucked away neat and tidy. So there we have it, the Elan 110 upright range, available in black and cream with chrome fittings from Falcon. For more information on the Falcon range, please visit our website at Andi-Co.com.au.